Okay, guys, I am starting my 1 to 100 Solana challenge by trading meme coins here, which I've been doing for the last couple of years. And I'm going to do it in my style. And people that have been following me, people in my Telegram, people that follow me on TikTok know that I have a certain style. And that style includes using the Fibonacci, finding the best reversal areas like the 786, which is this line here, or the 618, which is the third line from the bottom. Normally those are good jump off or reversal areas where you will see a chart come down to before it starts to send back up another direction. Guys, I have a little over 1 Solana here, some for fees, as you can see up in this top right corner. And I am waiting for this particular chart to head to where I'd like it to go. It's this one. All I care about is the price action and what it looks like here on the chart. And so for right now, I'm seeing this diagonal trend line. I just saw that this broke out of the diagonal trend line, and it looks like we are retesting the trend line right now. What I am waiting for is for the 5-minute, not just the stochastic. I don't know if it's going to come all the way down before it reverses, but also the MACD. I want it to start to flip bullish, which means that it switches to this darker color. And once that happens, I think that'll be a decent signal for me to enter this trade. Right now, it's been testing this diagonal trend line for the last few minutes, but I think here very soon it's going to head up. So the rules for this challenge are that I'm going to be adding the whole amount that I gain. So if today, for example, I were to gain another Solana, so I have 2.2 Solana, then the next trade I would have to put the 2.2 Solana in. And if I double that and it's at 4.4, then I got to throw the 4.4 in. Initially, I think this challenge is going to start off slowly because we're starting with such a low amount. But as we start to gather steam and I have to put in the full amount, it will exponentially grow. At least that is the idea. So let us see what happens, guys. I am going to come back as soon as I see that I'm ready to enter the trade. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I just purchased right as it bounced off of the trend line. I think that it should go up from here, at least temporarily. So I'm going to go ahead and see how much I can gain off of this trade. So far, we made a little bit of steam. We're up about, I don't know, 10 to 13%. As you can see, it's facing some resistance here at the 50% level. So I'm waiting to see if it can break past that to get to the 382, which would be right here, which I would say might be my goal, as well as if I go to the 5-minute, it looks a little toppy as well. So I'm just going to monitor that a little bit just to make sure that we don't round trip any of the money that we've gained so far. But I do think that normally when you have this diagonal trend line and it does break from it, it normally breaks about 2 to 3 levels up. Okay, guys, so it looks like we're breaking through that resistance here at the 50% line. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the 50% line of the Fibonacci. Let me pull up a bigger time frame so you can see this a little clearer. So I was waiting for the break of this line here, which is essentially the 50% line, as you can see here. And it looks like everything's going according to plan. All right, guys, so I went ahead and I sold my position here. I was noticing some weakness, and I actually had my limit order, my sell order up here, but I didn't think it was actually going to make it, because if you were to look at the 1-minute, it started to really fall here. And then also the 5-minute, oh, it did show that the MACD was done, but maybe I'm wrong. It could continue up, but guys, I want to play this conservatively. I want to start to amass some Solana so we can start doubling up our money. So right now it looks like we made about 0.4 Solana, so almost half Solana on this first trade, which isn't bad. It comes out to about 44 bucks. Whatever. I may jump back into this trade. If I do, I will continue recording this video, but I think that for the first day, this is probably going to be the first trade because I think it was pretty clean. Yeah, so in summary, I'm starting to regret that I just sold there. Of course, it came back. Let me see. So my initial instinct was probably right. It'd probably get up to here before it comes back. It's better to leave with some profit than none. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that for our first trade. And I'm pretty happy about it. So either way, if you guys learned something off of this, please let me know in the comments. Please you can share this video. This is day 1 of my 1 to 100 Solana challenge. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it and come along for the ride. I will see you guys on day 2 when we go ahead and make an attempt to make some more money on our way to 100 Solana. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.